Hey there, Latin 3. Here we go. The Giant's Supper, chapter 85. Okay, so we're going to find out all kinds of things. And when you bring your friends for dinner, what that actually means. The visuals are just delicious. Moreover, the Cyclopses were some pastors who inhabited the island Sicily and were at the foothill of Mount Etna, who inhabited the surrounding area of Mount Etna. For there, Vulcan, the guardian of craftsmen and the bringer of flame or of fire, the Cyclopses were to whom the Cyclopses were slaves. He had his workshop there. Okay, so Mount Etna is an active volcano. I believe that we saw it actually smoking, not the day we were on there, but several other days. Incredibly fertile soil as a result, but it's an active volcano even now. And they figured the god Vulcan, which is the Greek one is Hephaestus. You could see like him working in his forge. That would be the fire and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Therefore, the Greeks, as soon as they had seen the monster, simulak, as soon as they had seen the monster, they were almost out of their minds, or they were almost petrified with fright, and they fled for refuge into the innermost part of the cave, and there they tried to hide themselves. Polyphemus, moreover, thus was the Cyclops called. He drove his flock into the cave. So pecus means like livestock, means flock, and it could be flock or herd. Depends on what kind of animals you've got. Since he's got sheep, I called it a flock. Since he had blocked the entrance with a huge boulder, he made a a fire in the middle of the cave. Once this was done, with his eye, he took in everything, or he examined everything. And when he realized, or when he noticed that there were men hiding themselves in the innermost part of the cave, in a loud voice he shouted out, "What men are you? Are you..." I love this. "Are you merchants or thieves?" Like those are the only two options. Like even then he had to worry about solicitors. Then Ulysses responded that they were neither merchants nor were they there for the sake of stealing or for the sake of driving out booty, but they were driven by the force of a storm, returning back from Troy off their correct course, in parentheses, home. He being Ulysses, begged even that they be allowed to leave without incident or without injury, without damage. I like that you have liceret. So we normally only see licet or licuit or licebat, but now you can see it in the subjunctive as well. Then Polyphemus asked where the ship was on which they had sailed. But Ulysses, when he realized that it would be greatly good, or that it would when he realized well that it would greatly praevecandum esse. He realized greatly that he should because praevecandum esse, that is a gerundive of obligation, that he should be wary. He responded that his ship had broken up or was hurled onto the rocks and altogether shattered or smashed. Now, I think rupees here should be rupibus, and quite honestly, it probably actually should have been rupes. But again, Richie sucks when it comes to thirds. Polyphemus, moreover, well, gave no response. Um, and in his hand, he snatched up two from Ulysses' allies, um, and began to devour them, having stripped off the meat from their bones. So there you go. I always kind of picture it as he's got like string cheese, so just like that. But other kids have pointed out, they're like, no, 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 it's more like chicken tenders, which just the visual is just really funny. Especially since he's making like cheese, so is he using cheese sauce like for dipping or whatnot. He grabbed two of his friends. So now Ulysses and 10 guys are left, which is really important later on. But for right now, I'm going to probably go cuddle with my dog and then call it a night. So I'm going to hit the button.